What is going on, guys? It's me, LiquidTruth, and welcome to the start of a new series. This is Farming Simulator 22. It's, as the name implies, a farming simulator, but I've been thinking of it more like City Skylines almost meets Harvest Moon meets Stardew Valley with better graphics. So, yeah, this is going to be something a little bit different for the channel, so this should be interesting. And so to get this thing going, we have chosen the map Erlengrat, which I believe is kind of like a Swedish plateau type thing, or Swiss, I believe. And we're playing on the mode where we have no property, no equipment. We don't own anything. All we have are the clothes on our back. So this is us, Adrian, me, and we need to start an empire in the Swiss mountains. So for starters, we're going to buy one, maybe two, maybe three, probably not three plots of land, 1 to 2, and we're going to get started. So my plan is to go kind of greenhouse heavy and yeah, just incentivize using greenhouses. Greenhouses and cow and chicken farms. So I think I'm going to go with one of these plots because they're so close to the water. So we'd have immediate access to water. And then I believe there's grass in this field over here. Yes. So if we get this field, we have wheat, which we can immediately harvest for the chickens. And then we can get the straw for our cows. Then this field has grass, which we could also use for the cows. And then I believe we just need to mix it with mineral feed. So these two combined seem like a good starting point, in my opinion. Yeah, ready to harvest. And then we can look at potentially getting that sorghum over there, because that would also be useful for feeding the chickens. So for starters, yeah, we're going to need to get a harvester. And a harvester, a header, and a tractor to get this all harvested. And I guess a baler for the straw. Yeah, we have quite a bit of work because we're going to turn this farm into our living area and our greenhouses. We might keep half of it to continually rotate crops for the chickens, but I'm not too sure. So step 1 is getting over all the way down here to the vehicle shop. So I need to pick up an Uber from somebody around here, and I'll see you guys over there. All right, I just got out of my Uber. Hey, what's up, dude? There's a black dude. I don't ever see black dudes in this game. What up, man? Hell yeah. So we've made it to Craft Landmaschinen. And this is where we do our purchases. It's the vehicle store, so everything will be bought from here, and then we have to lug it back to the farm. So, one thing I wanted to go over briefly, because I have a feeling some of my viewers, of course, have not played this game. So the way all of this is broken down are the different colors denote different crop types. So you can then see the color breakdown here. So you can obviously specify like what you want to be omitted and what you want to be shown. So for the most part, we usually want everything to be shown. So yeah, as you can see, this color is wheat, green is grass, and etc., etc. So the only colors I'm going to be concerned with right now are wheat, sorghum, and grass. Those are going to be our immediate concerns. And yeah, I'm thinking, let's see, for starters, we will go ahead and buy this land, purchasing this land for 172,000 euros and 720. Whew. So we are officially the owner of some land. Now the next step, we open the shop, and like I mentioned, we need a harvester. I don't know if we want to purchase this just yet, because we need to do quite a bit of stuff. we'll need a harvester. Okay, since we need one, we're going to go ahead and buy it. And then for safety purposes, we need a trailer to transfer the header. So the harvester is just the machine to operate this, which is the header that will actually harvest the crops. 30,000. Oof. So already we are in the hole. So also, let's take a look at the shop. They have a used vehicle section. This better not be a harvester. This machine collects materials from the ground and tips them into trailers. Okay, cool. But yeah, all the items here rotate each day. And so they're used, so they're on sale. This, a sugar beet collector. Just collects materials. A tractor, which we're going to need. But is this, what size is this? Medium or large? Luxurian 5,000. It seems like a large tractor. I don't think we want to start with that, especially at that price. Even at half off, it costs almost $200,000. And so there's also an auger wagon known as a chaser bin used in the field for temporarily storing different crop types. But it shows down here what it stores. This only stores sugar beets. So that would go good with those, but we have no use for that. So I say we get a medium tractor. 125,000. That's not too bad. Interior setup. I don't care. Let's not pay extra for that. Wait, wrong one. The MF75. Wait. Okay, off the rip, it cost extra. An extra 15,000. We can pay less for the cheaper insides. Anniversary edition. I'm not concerned with any of that. Front mounting. We need a front loader attacher because then we can attach a front loader, which will allow us to use this to like pick up and move things. Okay, so we're going to purchase this. So we now own a tractor, and then we need a trailer to be able to empty the crops from our harvester. 44,000. Okay, we'll get this one because it's cheap. It comes with an extension, which allows us to put more crops in it. I'm not sure if the wheel changes make a difference, or the wheel brand. I doubt it. I think it's just cosmetic. So we're going to go with that. Okay, so now this is what we have. This is what we are working with. And we're still above $1 million, or 1 million pounds, I should say. Oh, got the engine started. And so, let's see. I hope I can carry the header trailer on the back of that. I doubt it though, we'll have to see. And I'm playing with quite a few mods for like immersive purposes. One of them, meaning you have to manually attach things, just because I seem to like that feature. And then let's see if we can get this ready to get going on the farm. Yeah, I think we can attach that. So if that's the case, we're gonna have to go around here. Whoops. Let's not damage our new material, or our new equipment rather. That was a tight fit. And then, oh, beautiful. We got close enough. And then now, if we can just drop this onto here, that would be beautiful. And so this is simply so you don't have to drive with it attached, because it's obviously a hazard of all kinds to drive with this huge bladed device on the front of your vehicle. Let's see. I've never done this. Oh, nice. Kind of snapped into place. So next, and I'm not sure this is going to work, but there seems to be a little hitch back there. Yes, we got it. Okay. So the next step. Oh, careful. Sheesh. Okay. Sorry, lady, careful. We're new with this equipment. The next step is going to be getting this to my farm, because we now own some farmland. And we have officially made it back to our own farmland. So we're going to need a name for the farm as well. Going to just bring this over here on this side. We can just park this here. And then we can tab to our different vehicles. And I'm going to go ahead and take over for this driver. And yeah, I'll see you back on the farm. All right. So after a bit of song and dance, I got that picked up. I probably put that in the worst possible spot, to be honest. So I will get that moved. Let's hop over to you. If we put this tractor over on this side, it'll be easier to just dump out, because the harvester has like a little pipe you can open and just dump out whatever you're harvesting. Ooh, we're going to leave it here, because this is going to be a tight squeeze. And then I'll have this tractor move the harvester. There we go. We can get that out of the way, so our harvesting can be smooth and easy. We won't have any complications running into anything. Go ahead and turn off the hazards. Let's take a quick look around inside real quick. This is pretty sick. I really like these Massey Ferguson tractors. It's also worth noting, I've yet to make it through an entire season in this game. Like, I've played quite a bit of this game offline. I've tried recording this Let's Play a few times, to be honest. But I was playing with a couple mods that kind of broke the economy and then ended up ruining things, in my opinion. So we ended up restarting quite a few times. But let's see. We are going to stick with this one, and we're going to make this work. So like I said, step one, we're going to harvest all of this field. Then we're going to half the field and turn it into, part of it into a production / living area. Dude, what the hell? Do you not see my car here? All right, anyway. Let the time lapse begin. Okay, so we've harvested 2 full loads into the harvester. So I'm going to again dump this out. But we need to also keep in mind that I'm going to, if you look at the bottom right where it says like 92%, right next to the odometer, that's the percentage of grain in here, and it's dumping out of the harvester into this trailer. But we need to keep in mind that I also need to bale all of this and then put the bales onto a trailer. So what I'm going to do is, once we finish filling this up, damn, we're also going to have to dump this out. So pretty soon we're going to need to buy a silo to store the grain. So yeah, we're certainly starting a farm. So what I'm going to do, just to make it easier, because the workers sometimes have a bit of a problem finishing work if the fields aren't perfectly even. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get rid of this wheat, like do one final row, and then I'm going to clean up that patch, and then we're going to hope the worker can handle it from there. And after that, I'm going to take the trailer back up to the shop, and I'm going to have to grab some sort of baler to grab these bales. And a trailer. But I don't know how I would grab both at once. But yeah, this means we're going to have a good amount of grain to feed our chickens, because we won't have any other harvests until next year, because we're going to be playing with seasons, of course. So if you look in here, it shows orange is harvest season and green is planting season. Most of the stuff is, of course, planted in spring. Make sure we don't miss this. So wheat, barley, and I believe sorghum are the only things that can be fed to chickens, all of which are harvested right before fall. So, boom. Okay, we got that final stretch. Now I'm going to set up the worker right up here, and hopefully he can handle this. But yeah, we have our work set out for us. But my plan is, at the end of this episode, we will have our farm up and running. And hit H, and the worker will take over. Okay, so I went ahead and brought this tractor over here because we're going to need to do probably 2 separate trips, because we need a flatbed trailer now that we can just transfer stuff. And my favorite one is one of the ones I use from a mod, which is the DWP 1800, because it's multi-purpose. You can put pallets and stuff on here, and you can just put like bales. You can put anything. It's made for bales, but you can put whatever you want on here. So we're going to grab that. Then we need something to pick up the bales, because we're not going to be able to do that by hand. So we will also grab a front loader tool. Well, first we have to grab an actual front loader. So we'll grab this. And then front loader tool. A bale spike to be able to pick those up and move them. So now, step 1, putting this stuff on here. And then I think we'll get the baler and bring that to the farm first. And then we'll come back and get the trailer, because we won't even need the trailer until we have the bales done. So, how much money do we have? We've officially dropped below 1 million euros. So we need to be cautious. Where? Baler. 150 to 180. This one can wrap the bales so they can ferment into silage, which we'll need to feed our cows. We don't have cows yet, but that's the plan. Get it with some Michelin tires. And we've purchased it. We can also lease equipment, but I don't want to lease things that we're going to need for our own farm. Like that we're going to need tons of times if we have the money. Attaching all those. Oh, careful. Awesome. And I'll see you guys back at the farm. Okay, and I've officially made it back to our farm. So the next step is, let's see, we hit B to turn the baler on, and then we can Z to turn the automatic drop on. Do we have to lower it or anything? No? Wait. Oh, V to lower the pickup. And I believe that's it. Yeah, now if you look at the bottom right, it's automatically picking up the straw, and then it'll just put it into a bale. But I don't believe straw gets wrapped into bales, or gets wrapped after being put into bales, because I don't think you can make silage out of straw. I think you can only do it out of grass. And silage is like fermented grass that I think is used as fertilizer? I'm not entirely sure. We change the bale size? Usually you can, but there doesn't appear to be an option on this one. So probably... It's not going to be the best because we're probably going to have quite a few bales. Although that doesn't make sense. There has to be an option to change the bale size. It doesn't appear there is, unless we turn it off. Nope. Alright, so that's the size we're working with. We're going to have quite a few bales. Alright, I had to hop in here and do the little strip that he forgot. But after this, I just need to do that row and this row, and we are officially done with the harvester. So once the baling is done, I just need to go get the trailer, put the bales on the trailer, and then we have to actually build out the farm. All right. Oh, careful there, buddy. We're officially pulling up. So now, the real fun part. Fun in major finger quotes. And this will be my first series ever really using time lapses, but it's specifically because, like, yeah, in this kind of game, you have so many moments of just downtime that it just makes it easier if I can just do a time lapse, because it allows me to enter, or just, yeah, have so much more subject matter in the same video. Okay, we're 2 in, and I can tell this is going so bad. There's no way I'm going to be able to fit all of these on here. What do we do, gang? What do we do? That's 4. How many do we have? Where do we check our stats? We have 22. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. I think what might be a better strat to do with these is stack them up somewhere outside instead of putting them all on the trailer. So let's see if that's easier. Nice. Yeah, that might be a better idea. To just leave them stacked out. So we're going to try that for now. Wow, that was easy. That was so easy. And it looks so organized. Jesus Christ, that was a nightmare. Yeah, if you were watching that, you're probably like, what the fuck, dude? I could use some getting better. Gonna strap these up. And luckily we live across from this little foraging area. So I believe we can actually sell these to them. Not for a ton of money, obviously, but we don't need this many. Oh, shit. Let's get these off our hands. Got about $1,200, 1,200 euros. Beautiful. So now we can officially begin designing our farm. Just need to make sure this is out of the way. I'm actually going to park this here for now, just so it's, yeah, out of the way. We'll turn the hazards on so we don't get any kind of ticket. But with that done and the bales out of the way, we can do some constructing. So we're going to open up the construction menu. And this is what we're working with. Okay. So for starters, we need a place to sleep. What is this? A house for your farm? We can sleep in a van? What is the cheapest house we can get? A little 2-story. Actually, hold on. I have something that can make placement so much easier, because this places it on a 90-degree angle, and then it can snap to 90 degrees. Man, modders out here saving the day. I think if we get a home, we'll put it back here. To just give ourselves as much space for using other stuff. Okay, so the sleeping has been dealt with. Second, splitting up the field for what we want to use it for. Ooh, nice. There's this here, so we can extend that. I think we want to make the field over here. I think putting it in this area. So let's see, before we do anything, we're going to save. Since it's going to be all working areas over here, we need to be careful. I'm going to start a little... Perfect, we did it. Okay. So now this will be where we will put our production buildings and stuff. So we have our home, and then we have an area. Oh, amazing. So for starters, we want to start with some chickens. So we have the chickens placed, because we can use the wheat that we've acquired for the chickens. And I think the next step is a silo, because we're going to need somewhere to store the grain. I don't want it to be on the street. Have it as far back as possible. Wait. Oh, no. Yeah, we need to sell that. I placed that in the wrong place. Because we need the chicken drop-off zone, like the pallet placement, accessible. So I think we'll make it like this instead. So we don't need to access the right side. So yeah. Oh wait, the pallet placement is on the right side. So I guess we would need to place this somewhere where we can access both sides. So that seems good. And then next, we will have some bees. We'll use this little pallet back here, or this little area back here. We'll have 4 for now, but eventually want to get more. And then lastly, some greenhouses. We have these hydroponic ones. I think I'm going to get one of these and then 2 of the large greenhouses, maybe? Or they're the same price. No, we're going to go large. We'll stack up on these. Cool. Those will be our 2 large greenhouses. And then 1 of these. Amazing. Other than that, we need a place to store some stuff. Yeah, we don't need to access this backside. I think if we do that. Cool. And I'm not too worried about the backside because I'm going to add like a little path. So it's not like the field doesn't immediately come up against the back of this thing. So other than that, what else do we need? We can park our stuff here, park stuff here. I think that works for now. That's a good starting place. because we still need some equipment. Yeah, because we don't need to access this. Drop off the water up front. Same here. Pallets dropped off here. These here. I like that. Let's see, let's see. I would like some cows, but I think we should probably save up for that. Because we're going to need probably a truck and a forklift to lift these pallets and such. I think I will put one of these back here next to the house. So it looks a little more genuine. And then, yeah, we'll make that road connect there. This road connects here, this road here. I like that. So those can go in here, and all the vehicles and stuff over here. Trying to think what else we would need. Oh, I was trying to put a light down. There we go. Trying to think if I'm forgetting something. I don't believe so. I think this is a good starting spot. Because then we still have money to potentially get another field. Get some mowers and such. $250,000. I think we're good. Oh, I do, lastly, want to even this out, because then we can get free water if we can make it to where we can actually access this. So yeah, I'm going to flatten this into a more accessible ramp. There, that should be fine. Let's do a quick test. And we'll come bring this onto our own land now. Woo! Driving onto our own farm. Beautiful. I should not leave this in the middle of here to start, but we're going to check if we can get up and down this thing with this tractor. Because this is not the most powerful tractor. So if we can do it with this, we should be able to do it with something else. Looks good to me. Ooh, that's a bit... That part could do with evening out. I think that fixed it. Amazing. Okay. So, with that done, let's unload this into our silo. Oops. And then we can get some chickens purchased and get that up and going. So I guess, yeah, before we drop it in the silo, we'll actually fill up the chicken coop. To unload it. So we have 22,500 liters. It takes about 9,000, it looks like. Let's check. We can now check one of our production lines. Oh, not that. Animals. Oh, because we don't have any animals in there. We can't specifically check that way. But that's fine. Oh, did I not place the silo? Oh. I did not. Okay. So we need this. Turn it on the 90-degree snap. That is very out of the way, but I just don't want to place it near our production area. So instead, yeah, we're going to go drop this off, and then we'll purchase our chickens. Storing wheat in our own silo. The making of a farm has begun. Beautiful. And so this I'm going to put under here. But we still need quite a few pieces of equipment to make ourselves a fully self-sustaining farm. Like, we're certainly not there yet. The farm's looking quite nice. Ignore the sloppy pile of bales over there. But other than that, everything's looking pretty good. So we currently have grain in here. The only thing we don't have is some chickens. So I think we're going to start with 5. I don't know the ratio of roosters to chickens you want. Or we're going to buy 60 full-grown chickens. Make that 100. Make that 180. 240. So, yeah, I know it's exactly 9,000 liters of food. Let's double check how much we have. We have 13,000 liters. They take 9, so this should be able to hold us off for a little bit. Hopefully. Because we have no more grain with the fields that we have right now. But I think if we were to get this sorghum field, because I believe that's what this is, sorghum, it is ready to harvest as well. 180,000. So I think we have everything we would need. I mean, we certainly have everything we would need to harvest it. But we need a seeder as well as a cultivator and a water tank and some liquid fertilizer. Turn our blinker on so we don't get in trouble. And so let's see if we can manage to get all of these items for less than 180,000. Or I mean, with leaving us 180,000, because if that's the case, oof. So let's see. Yeah, none of these is what we wanted. We need a cultivator. I think there might be a seeder that can cultivate at the same time. Offers the seeds. The possibility to seed directly. No previous cultivating or plowing is necessary. Okay, so those become much more expensive. So this could plant all the seeds we want. This is 3 meters wide. This one's also 3 meters, and you can go 7 miles per hour with it on. 600 liters. So this holds 600 liters. 1,600 liters, I'm sorry, of seed. And they can both plant the same type. So I think we get this simply for convenience. So we have the seeder. Next is the cultivator. Five meters, 4 meters, 3. So 3, 5, 3, 4, 5. Also 5. But I think these are the specifications of what they think you should have for horsepower. So let's compare it with what we have. We have 155. So we'll get something that's not too powerful for us to use. I say we go with this one. What do all these different options mean? Is it just visual? Duckfoot. Yeah, it's not changing any of this. I'll go with that just because it looks cool. Yeah, it's not changing the weight either. All right, anyway, enough messing around. We're purchasing that. So we have our seeder, we have the cultivator. I think... from here, the only other thing we would need is a roller, which we could technically rent. I'd say it'd be better to rent that. We need a forklift. Trying to think. We're going to have to leave this here. Yeah. Let's look at... Oh, the water tanker. How much is a car? Okay, I think we get this. And then we'll just make it black. 28,000. But now everything does not need to be done by our trailer. So the trailer can continue doing normal stuff. And this, it can be multi-purpose. Because yeah, we can get an open bed where we can just load whatever we want on it. We can get a water tanker. This one's bigger. This one carries a ton of water. So we're going to buy this. And then to carry crops, we're going to buy this. I know we're purchasing quite a bit, but So we needed those two. Let's see. My main purpose for doing this was, one, because this is going to need to carry the cultivator and the seeder back. And now this can carry those. Let's see. Lastly, no forklift. We need a forklift. GPS? No, of course. 55K. Because we're going to have a lot of pallets on the farm and stuff. So this can fulfill that role. And I think that is it. Other than liquid fertilizer. And then we just need water and seeds. We'll buy 3 just to be safe. And then lastly, they sell pallets of seeds? Buy 6 pallets of seeds. So, quite a bit of shopping, but I think we have everything we need to start a farm. And most importantly, we still have more than 180,000. So if we wanted, we would be able to buy that, what's it called? Buy that farm with sorghum. And the sorghum would allow us to feed our chickens. Damn, I like how it's heavy enough that it doesn't tip over with this thing on it. Like, lift it up. So yeah, this was my main reasoning. Because then this can do this. Beautiful. So step number 1 is not knocking my stuff over. Step number 2 is getting this to the farm. So let's see if they'll let us hire a worker. Go to... Oh, come on. There we go. So, next step is with the forklift to get this all loaded. Oh, I just realized I could have put the seeds immediately in here, so I wouldn't have had to load them on the pallet. Damn it. You live and you learn. How far is he? Oh my god, he's hitting somebody. Okay. Well, we're going to stop his job and bring him back. All right, so he took about a pallet and a half, and now I'm just going to send him back, and we're going to load these up. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, never say anything's impossible. We got all the pallets strapped up, all our fertilizer, and the owner of Land Maschinen let us use his ramp, so we got our forklift up here. Come on, don't make me stop. Woo. So we still will have to go back to grab that truck bed, but this will do for now. So for starters, I'm going to use this to just fill up on the liquid fertilizer, and we'll put it in ourselves. I don't know how much it's going to take. I think it takes 9,000 liters. We'll take a little bit less, because if you have too much, you'll just be stuck with this in your tank. And that's not what I want. What? Is it full? Oh, no, it was loading weird. 860. So it can take quite a bit more. So let's fill it up a little bit more. That's all I'm going to do. And then we're going to fill it up with water. Okay, that's good enough for me. And let's go see how hard it is to get up and down this ramp now. I don't think it's going to be hard at all. Now, once we have like a water tank, like attached to a trailer, that's a different story. Damn, the water drops off. Easy. We did it. First try. 5,000 liters. It's gonna definitely take more than this. I knew it. Damn, we're gonna be filling this up for a minute. So it's gonna take me quite a few trips. But this saves us money and water, and all we have to pay is the gasoline prices to go up and down this ramp, which I'm fine with. But I'm going to do this off camera because it's going to take me quite a bit. Okay, so I came back to this place because I was looking at something and I learned something. Because if you look, it says this is 5,000 liters for the tanker we have. But, whoa, what is this? All right, focus. If you look at the tanker, it says 5,000 to 25,000 liters. So there's different configurations. Slurry sprayer, multi-product. Okay, and this one is 25,000 liters. It costs more, but I'd say it's worth it. Design color, jet black. So we're going to buy that, and then we're going to sell the one we currently own. Where's the other one at? Okay, cool. So we lost a bit of money, but we got a much bigger water tank, and that means less trips for me. Oh, and I'm speeding up the time so we can get to see the night. Hell yeah. Do we need anything hooked up? Nope, we're good. So yeah, back to the farm we go. Okay, so it got dark pretty fast. But look at the glow of the city over there. Like, it looks so nice. And we're obviously going to have to add some more lights to the farm. So maybe I do that now while that's filling up with water. Let's see. Damn, I can't even see the farm. That's where we're at. Oh God, wrong direction. There we go. Turn off the rotating angle. Nice. Woo. Okay, that's a night and day difference. No pun intended. And we didn't really cut into our money. I mean, we did, but we didn't cut into all of our necessary funds. So this drastically cuts down on the necessary trips. Ah, the chicken's going off. How do I... Oh, this can't hold anymore, so it's full? We're probably going to end up with more water than we need. Nope, never mind. I take that back. So what we will do is activate the production on those two. This one we have to wait. Yeah, it takes about 20,000 liters worth of water. Oh, shit. I got out of my vehicle and it spawned me in here. So yeah, the lettuce production has begun. Beautiful. And this will just be a money maker in the background. Beautiful. It's full. Now we just load this one. And I'm not sure how much water this is going to take. $4,000, so probably 30,000 I'd have to guess. But we're going to activate this one. Only the lettuce, because the lettuce is the most cost effective. Where is it? Here. Lettuce, right now it's not the most profitable, but as you can see, it's almost double, triple the other ones. So lettuce is going to be where it's at. Now, I think we can do one more fill up. So the only other thing left, ooh, and we already got some honey spawning. Amazing. Yes. And this will just be continuing in the background. But as you can see, this is already too heavy. We can't even lift that. So we had to get the forklift. Go ahead and take the ratchet straps off these things. Are you done? We could still use more, but we managed to empty the tank, so we're going to leave it at that. Oh, don't crash into the greenhouse. And as you can see, this one has also begun production. So the only difference is this is a hydroponic greenhouse. So this produces a little bit faster. And eventually, once we get the cows, I have a like strawberry milk workshop you can make, or production chain. But like I said, I've never got to use it because I've never got cows. So the only other thing is this needs to go pick up the flat truck bed, and then we need the forklift to empty these things, and I'd say we're done. All right, I'm back with our new fancy truck bed. Looking snazzy. And now that I think about it, I'm definitely going to park these in the garage instead of over here. We should just leave the tools up here. Ah, wrong thing. Now let's re-strap everything down. those will have to live there for now. Hopefully they don't go bad. They don't rot in the rain. But there's no scheduled rain, at least not yet. All right, so I went and bothered one of the neighbors so they would let us use their ramp, and we got the forklift down. So now to get everything else down without causing a damn ruckus. Yeah, we're gonna just store these in this spare garage. Since we don't have like a pallet storage area. This will work. And then this will be the last of the chores for today. I'm gonna see if I can do a little magic here. LeBron James. Look at that. Oh, shit. So we'll park this in this little fake garage. And that's it out of you for today. If there's room... we'll actually leave this out because we need to use this tomorrow to harvest the sorghum. So we'll just leave this out for today, even though it's probably not the safest thing to do. Definitely can't really tuck it away, but just leave it there. Turn it off. Wait. We also have this. This needs to be used tomorrow too, actually, now that I think about it. So we'll leave this here as well. And then lastly, the trailer is going to be a bitch to park. So I'm going to leave this out. However, the truck is a different story. You are getting put up. We'll just leave it there. And yeah, I think that's everything. So that's a pretty efficient first day. And now that I think about it, we still need to dump out that into the silo, so we should have brought it back. But other than that, tomorrow we harvest the sorghum, which will help feed the chickens as well. It's looking good, boys. Get ready for a good series. So I just want to say again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. It's going to be something different for the channel, but I'm looking forward to it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.